Now, they say a dog's a man's best friend. Beauty, the Labrador, is very much more.
Yeah, the lovable Labrador is not only part of her family, she's helped save it. And she's here now with her owners, Wayne, and his 11-year-old daughter, Lily. And good morning to all of you. It's lovely having you here. We have a very well-behaved dog here in the studio. She's gorgeous. Lily, the whole reason that Beauty is here is down to you. You, from the age of 5, you were campaigning for a dog, weren't you?
Yes. I've always wanted a dog, but my sister's been scared of them, so I was begging a lot for them, and I finally got her when I was 9, so, yeah.
So, your sister is Ruby.
Yeah.
And they get on very well now, so...
Sort
of.
Yeah.
But more you. But more you. Did she fit straight into the family?
Yeah, like, when she came into the family, it was a surprise, because... I've been begging for one for so long, and but there were a lot of clues before we got here, and I found a bunch of dog stuff in a wardrobe, and my dad kept telling me my cousin was getting a dog, but it was actually
naughty.
Beauty. So when she came into the family, I was very happy, and I couldn't get away from her.
Yeah.
So when you have this sort of joyous moment, the dog arrives, the family is complete, lovely, and then just 6 weeks later, you get this diagnosis that Lily has leukemia, and suddenly everything changes. And it started with pains in her shoulder, didn't it? Just explain what happened there.
About 2 weeks earlier, she suffered complaining about pains in the shoulder. Then it came, she had pains in her left arm, and we thought, it's not like Lily to complain, and she was actually crying at this stage, sobbing. So I thought something seems to be running through her. Tried to phone the GP, but in the end we went straight to an A&E because you couldn't get a GP appointment.
And then, you know, the diagnosis is given, which is
no,
very
it's not quite.
Scary moment for you. I mean, obviously it is a process to get there.
To start with, we were told that she had low platelets.
Yeah.
But to come back the following week for another blood test. The following week then, she was diagnosed with leukemia.
Yeah.
And that was the scary process. Myself and my wife just looked at each other, didn't know what to say.
Because you found it easier to talk to someone else rather than, you know, sort of family members, didn't you?
I was sat there, just at the diagnosis about Lily, and my phone went. My thought was, if I speak to someone else, I've got it out there, it's going to be a lot easier to explain to my family.
Yeah.
Or otherwise, I'm not going to say anything to my family.
Oh, bless you, it's so hard.
Yes.
No, I mean, it's any parent just doesn't want to hear those words, do they? Lily, so for you, the treatment begins. And to begin with, I think you were in hospital, you're having all sorts of tests done, and obviously you've got this puppy at home, this puppy you've been waiting for years, and you're in the hospital. So Mum and Dad had a very good idea, didn't they, of how that she could be with you but without being with you. What did they do?
Yeah, they sent me videos of her from home.
Yeah.
And I called her every morning to say hi and just look at her. And I was, like, in the hospital for 11 nights. So when I came home, I was very happy to see her.
I bet.
Yeah.
And did they give you this special cushion as well that you could snuggle? I think that is that the picture of it there? Oh, so it's like shaped like a bear cushion. Yeah. Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
You snuggle it.
Yeah, I had 2 of them, and when I opened it at first, I was like, "What is this?" And then when I saw the cushion, I was just so surprised, and I was happy.
Yeah, that's a lovely.
When you say that you were there for 11 nights, which is a long time to be away from everybody, when you got back, what was it like when you saw her again?
It was just amazing. I was so happy. I was like happy crying because I was so happy to see her. And because I was a bit upset because I didn't get to spend as much time as I wanted to with her because I was in hospital quite a lot having treatment as well. So, yeah.
So this is where Beauty sort of differentiates from other dogs, because we all love our dogs and our dogs always seem to know when we're upset, but she's kind of gone to the next level here, hasn't she? Because when you're going through your treatment, if you're taking your tablets or whatever the treatment is at the time, sometimes you can just feel like you don't want to talk to anybody, or you can feel a bit cross, and that's absolutely okay, but it's hard to explain that. She knows. And how does she help you in those moments?
Well, because I was new at taking tablets, I didn't know how to swallow them properly. So if she came in the room, I always wanted to take them, so then after I could play with her and just have fun and spend time with her.
Yeah, that's very
Because you said that, and you've been very honest here and said that going through the treatment, it made you quite angry, and you didn't really want to, and you were very chatty, and it made you not want to talk.
Yeah, it just made me not want to talk to my parents, and I would just be moody all the time. But then when Beauty came in, she always used to calm me down, and she could sense that I wasn't happy.
Well, her senses are incredible because it's not just you she's helped, she's also saved your life, hasn't she?
Yes, most probably, yes. She was a very young dog. We took her for a walk in the nature reserve.
Yeah.
And I fell into water. Beauty burrowed underneath me and just got me up onto all fours while I was having an epileptic attack.
Oh my God, that's unbelievable.
My wife had just walked on in a different direction. She didn't see this happen. When she turned around, she saw what the dog had done.
Life.
That's
Stop you from drowning.
Yeah.
You've had seizures, since you were a child.
Yes.
And you do hear these stories of dogs that can sense that it's going to happen before it actually does.
That's correct,
and that's the case with Beauty, isn't it?
Yeah, she seems to be able to sense it. If we go for a walk, she'll virtually stop and take me back home. And we've just seen the repetitive nature, and you don't expect the dog to refuse to go for a walk. But we just kind of highlighted these things in our diary, and I noticed that during those times I get home and I have a petit mal attack. One at a time, I have some grand mals as well.
Incredible.
Yeah, there's something there we don't know about, isn't there?
Yes,
but they definitely sense something.
Yeah.
So she, quite rightly, has been awarded for her brilliance,
Yes.
being such a wonderful dog. And this is the Kennel Club Hero Dog Award, and this was ahead of Crufts earlier in the year. What's she seen under the sofa there? She's gone very camera shy suddenly. She obviously doesn't like the praise being heaped on by telling her she's an award winner. Beauty. So how did it feel when she got the awards? Because she got some money, didn't she?
Yeah, I got a phone call saying that she was going to Crafts, and I had no clue about it because nobody told me that they signed her up. And I got the phone call and I was just so amazed by it. And then we earned money for a charity, and we've got therapy dogs for children on the ward.
How brilliant.
Well, it's £1,000, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Not money, yeah.
Which is incredible. Well, that's that award. We've got some presents for you. Because we think, well, for both of you, actually, because we think you're amazing. I would sort of lift this over the back of the sofa, but it's a bit heavy.
It's pretty heavy, isn't it?
So I'm gonna, here we go.
Oh,
Bring
my
this on round
gosh.
here. So what we've got in here, our friends at Pets of Home have given lots of treats.
Gonna help you.
We've got vouchers to spend in Pets at Home, and you've also got a grooming voucher as well. So that's all there.
So that is for Beauty. And then we were thinking, well, what can we get for Lily? Because she's a wonderful little girl too. And we found out that you love Britain's Got Talent. Is that right?
Yeah.
So what we've done is spoken to our very good friends out on deck, and they've very kindly given you 4 tickets to go to the final of Britain's Got Talent with your family. How about that?
Gosh.
Whoa.
Is that exciting?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that.
Well, it's a lovely surprise.
Well, we think you're all amazing. Look at
Can you
that! What a
smell the
perfect
food
time
now?
to
Can you smell
come
the
up and
food?
take your bow, Beauty.
Yeah,
Well
look,
done.
this is
It's
you.
so lovely to meet you. And the good news is, on the mend and
Oh,
all
it's
heading in
longer
the
than I
right
thought it
direction
was
with
going to
your
be.
health.
It's like Mary Poppins' bag. What's this? Beauty, what's this? What's this? Get it. You want that? He's like, no, can you just give me some
I can
food,
smell the
please?
treats.
I
I
know.
can smell the treats.
Food.
Yeah, lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Really lovely.
Thank you very much.
Right,